Alright. Hello everyone. I don't think there's anyone here yet, but obviously I need to actually post the stream on the Discord, so let me do that. No, wait. Stream starting now. Alright, there we go. Alright, hello to the one person who has joined. Welcome, welcome. I just decided to start this right now, so we're just gonna get into it. Well, actually, no, we're not gonna get into it. We're gonna wait a minute for other people to possibly join, but we shall see. Alright, oh, hang on. I need to check my DM real quick. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, I'll just get started. Because if I don't, then I'm gonna keep whoever's watching bored. Alright. I won't really do much until... Oh wait, I just realized I need to open notes on my other end. Maybe I should have waited a little longer. Oh well. Yep. It's an early start. You know, that's what I say. That's what I say to that. Yeah, I mean, I did decide to start it a little early, so this is definitely on me. But still, I just got a little bored. So, shit. Hang on. Oops, shit. Oop. It's a good way to wait anyway. To just get people to wait and join. Notes here. Where are my notes? Alright. My note is 2 minutes late. How dare you, YouTube? Fair enough, Corinne. Glad you can join. Hello, hello. We are just sitting around while I pull up my notes for this area. Didn't really have much of a unique title idea for this one. I guess I could have named it like Exploring Green Path or something, but I don't know, whatevs. Yep. And as mentioned before, I am... Oh, wait, there's nothing here. My stream is behind a little bit, so... If I don't respond immediately, that is the reason. Is there anything else in here? Oh no, there was something up there. How was your day, Corinne? How are you doing? Which I assume you will respond to in a minute, because like I said, I've got a massive delay on my end. An interesting first week back at school. How'd that go? I'm curious. Also, are you doing college right now, or are you like a senior in high school or something? Or, I don't know how Canadian schools work, but... Oh shit, wait, Hornet. I should probably note this, actually. Yeah, no, I definitely should. Because I think if anyone knows the most about our character, it's Hornet. Became an actor? How? Was it like some kind of school play or something? One. Okay. I'm a returning high school student in grade 13. Did you like... I don't mean this to be rude. Did you like flunk it or something? Did something happen? Or is it just like... You just, you know, you you just, I don't know. I don't know. I can't think. Like, did you skip a semester? Did you flunk one? How did that happen exactly? I'm curious. Come no closer, ghost. My ghost. So wasn't she? Also, I didn't mean to be rude. I was just wondering. Context. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This lady's got some projection. If I flunked, I would not forgive me. Fair. Sorry. Again, I didn't mean to be rude, and that's not inherently a bad thing either. I was just curious. Oh, wait, hang on. I just realized I forgot to put that there. Yep. Okay. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. Weird, but okay. Is this just two people at the same time kind of thing? Alright. You could just return for an extra year. It's mostly to take classes you never got the chance to take. That makes sense. No, it's fine. I didn't know you mean retort. Okay, cool. Just checking. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. Alright. Dialogue 3. I don't think the US does it, so... Yeah, probably not, because I've not heard of it. And if it does, then... I don't know, I'm just not very aware. But, So just gonna... Okay. Dialogue 3. Yeah. This terrible kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. The ghost also smell this? Is that why they are there? Or is only she aware of this? I don't know. I know what you are. I know what you'd try to do. I can't allow... Okay. I mean, I wish you could tell me. That would be extremely helpful. If you actually told me. You know what you'd try to do. Can't allow it. You know... And is it bad? Okay. Well, time for fight. Okay, yep. Swain says file. Also, give me 1 second. I'll look at your message in a second. I just need to... Okay. Finally, gameplay, so that way it's not as boring. Whoa. Not the game, I mean. I just meant for the stream. Yep. Okay. Alright. Oh, shit. I should have not done that. Nope. Alright. Alright, nope. Oh. Okay. Nope, not gonna try that right now. Oh, okay. Come on. Alright. Also, sorry, give me 1 second. I will also still look at your message in a minute. I'm just... Holy shit, I actually got it first try. I guess my experience of playing Hollow Knight paid off. Alright. Anyway, Sween know it was a thing. Hell, Effigy didn't know it was a thing, and he lives in the same province as me. But basically, for context, that's how I became an actress. A band kid, ended up in band club. We were going to organize something, since most band kids are leaving this year to hijack a performance in May and give her, the band teacher, a gift. Interesting. Sounds cool. The mouth. Okay, wait. Hang on. I need to stop for a second. Environment, green path. Why did I get the dash from a fucking corpse? A vessel corpse, nonetheless. So is it like some abilities are physical objects, or is it like the knight reflecting about the battle with how the hornet dashed? Alright. I asked the acting teacher if I could go backstage to map out exactly how it's going to happen, and he offered me a role on their new play since they need 2 more, and I was like, okay. And that's how you became an actress. That's very cool. I'm happy for you. Legit happy. Anyway, how else was your day, though? Anyway, now I can do this, finally. Whoa. Did I... What the fuck? What do I even classify this as? Messages left, maybe? Or no, I'll put this under question mark NPC, because I don't know what the fuck to classify this as. I play a conspiracy theorist. That sounds fun. Conspiracy theorist characters are always neat. Heading 2. Would it seek to break the seals? What the fuck does that mean? Are we it? They cannot be undone. Undone. The seals, I guess? They must be undone. But why? But why? And who are you, Lamau? Okay. It's been fun so far. Joined a band, redesigned my Twitch. Hell yeah. That's good. Let us switch, Little Shadow. Return. Let us sleep, Little Oh, it's the corpse talking. Of course, it's the fucking corpse talking. I'm taking out a CPU because I got a new one to my CPU's back. Makes sense. Little Shadow, return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. Is this the corpse vessel talking? Because I took the thing? Or is it pissed? Did I interrupt its death / rest? I don't know. It's been a blast playing Silk Song on stream, and yeah, I've heard mixed things about it, or it's more accurate to say I've heard like very positive things about it, but it's just like I know that there are some people who don't like it. Oh, those things are what are talking to me. Then some thing shows. Then some 3 things show up and just leave. I don't know what to make of this. That's what I'm writing down for the note here. Because, like, I really don't know what to make of this. Alright. I have a few issues with it. My main one is your currency in that game. It's much harder to get than Geo. Fair enough. Yeah, I do know from hearing about it that it's significantly more difficult. Which I know some people like or don't mind, and other people are like annoyed the hell by it. It sucks because it's used quite a lot more. Yeah, makes sense. what to even make of that scene. I know there's like obvious theories, you know, and obvious lore connections. Like there's something very important there, but I just don't know what to. Oh, Lake of Un. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hey, Silk Song is insane. I love the bosses so much. Yeah. I want to check it out at some point. Don't know when. Maybe when I do a Hornet video. Who knows? Oh, is there anything important about the night in that? Also, I'm just readjusting in my chair. Sorry about that. Environment, green path. What's this wet road called again? Is that going to show me again? Lake of Un. Right, yeah. Should make a note of Lake of Un. Or, no, wait. Probably gonna stream probably gonna stream the game every day until you beat it. Makes sense. What do I... Pretty, but not sure what to say. The domes are interesting. Like a town or something. Hell yeah. But yeah, let me know if there's anything important to the night in there. Oh. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this. It's got nothing to do with the night, but it just goes kind of hard. Not gonna lie. Alright. Sorry, bro. I know you were in your cool, reflective... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. No. No. Okay. Alright, well, at least the geo's still there. At least I can heal fully, so that's good. Alright, what's in here? Oh, shit, it's you again. There's a bench. And maybe this is a park? Like, where people rested and looked at the water? The Panda Samurai. Have I met you before or no? Either way, welcome to the stream. Hello. How are you doing, Panda Samurai? By the way, just letting you know, I am going to give late responses. It's Kiro again. Wahahaha. Now let's see here. Kiro. Hello there. It seems we both traveled far from the path. Alright. 6. Not important. Yep. Okay. I hardly believe these old dusty highways. I feel that. I hardly believe that those old dusty highways led to such a lush and lively place. Makes sense. But not really important either, so just gonna mark not important. This building suggests some form of worship, though it's idle. Okay, so he's saying that like this is some kind of church. It's in the course of 24 hours, 4 games I play got updates. Holy shit. It'd be like that. Building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. What? Where the fuck am I typing? Because you ever type somewhere and then it's just like it just vanishes and you don't know where you've been typing that whole time, and it's like, oh, well, clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally. I just got it in your computer. Ah, okay. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. Respite? Alright, well, clearly a church. Then. Alright, I'll just type that in. Apparently a church. Okay, a church. Now that I think about it, I can see a statue of some kind in the back as well. Alright. Got anything else?
Nah, me no biz.
I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. Huh. Okay, that's actually addressed. I was thinking it was just... I wasn't sure if that was going to be addressed or not. Addressed by Kirill. Oh yeah, I know this is off topic, but yesterday. Screaming at each other make me poor financial decisions. I'd be down for another time. When would this be, though? And if we do, I might actually stream it on the other channel, because fuck it, you know? There's no reason not to. The hunter. Where's Kirill? Okay, there we go. Dialogue 7. Some strange fellow out there. He seemed quite... Said Mondays. I really don't remember. I was like very tired yesterday. That's fair. I might ask him. By the lake. Or maybe Effigy will come into the stream and I'll ask him. Who knows? I had an 8-hour shift Sunday, running off of 2 energy drinks and a bag of chocolate, and then went to bed at 3 a.m. I was dead. Yeah, that does not sound good. Get your sleep, please. But now that I think about it, I just kind of realized, why did I attack that guy? There's like literally no reason for me to have done that. The dude wasn't attacking me first. He was just staring off into the lake. So why did I do that? There was literally no reason for me to have done that. So, but it gave me the option to, and I did it. But there was no reason. And I just attacked some guy. Desire to explain every single little thing in this game. Fair enough. I feel that. Would you ever consider doing it? Yes, yes. And McNugget, I am very aware that you want to do Dead Space. I might actually do... I forgot what the game was called. Like for the next stream, like after I'm done with this game, I will start doing a research stream on Fury, because I am curious on checking it out. There's a lore fiend for this game. That is very based. I just kill that guy for no reason? What's the point? Alright. I plan to offer greetings, though I'd first tend to my on chances our meeting goes poorly. Yeah, well, don't worry about it, Kirill. It's all good. You don't need to worry about that. Might as well mark that down too. Fucking hell. Is that guy even like... Oh, yeah, I've already gotten a couple suggestions for him. But was that guy even, like, infected?
Nah, me no biz.
It's showing signs of wear. Might as well. Your nail looks like a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. Where? Hang on, give me 1 second. Just need to... Okay. I don't know. I'm just writing it down. I wager if it would take you far... It would take you far down here, however... Surface world can't match. Okay. Not important. Simply because it's just recommending stuff for me from a gameplay standpoint. Like, hey, Jerome, I am possibly... Yes? You are possibly what? You're leaving me hanging here. Oh wait, I should check the... Which one's though? Yeah, I want to just... Okay. Defeat 4 more of those. Bro got sniped. True. Just gone forever. Where do I go? I'm trying to remember interesting things that happened this week, but I don't think anything else happened. Fair enough. It'd be like that. Oh, also, random... Oh, fuck. Random silly thing. Oh, damn. But I am thinking of streaming on the other channel. Just, like, very goofy ideas of... This is gonna sound bizarre, but, like, Mario horror fan games. Last guy said who up Halloween Day night, so I was just responding to that. Ah. Okay, fair enough. Who up Halloween? Oh, I didn't see the fucking... I didn't see the McNugget message. Who up Halloween Day night right now? Facts. That is so true. I literally did not see that. Anyway. Actually locking in. Yeah, no, not even like Mario.exe. Because the thing is that, like, no joke, there are some games out there that I've heard are, like, unironically really good. And I'm just a fan of, like, Mario-related shit in general. So I just think it'd be a fun time, regardless on if, like, the games are quality or not. Because, like, it would be interesting. You know, like an interesting thing to stream. Oh, fuck off. Alright, now I need to heal myself. I'm just gonna ignore my homework like a responsible person and play Balatro. You know, you could do your homework. I mean, when's it due? When's it due? That's my first question. Nope. Okay. Oh shit, not another one. Nope, 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 nope. Oh man. Okay, well, that sucks ass. Yo, it's Kirill. What up, Kirill? Tomorrow, maybe? When you, like, what time? Hollowness is perfect for vigilant explorers like us, so tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or dead. Guess that makes sense. Like 8 in the morning, lol. Yeah, what time is it for you right now? Kirill. Is it Kirill? It's a name. Dialogue 9. Hollowness is perfect. I mean, are you doing anything else today? Because that's probably one of the more... Thrilling. This place, you're either alert or dead. Not sure how much this says about the player versus just the night. Probably more so. Player. I have a stream at like 8. Besides that, no. I would recommend at least starting it. You know, like, you don't have to like lock the fuck in, but just like get some stuff done. You know what I mean? Oh man, I think I had a shit ton of Geo too. Or stream planned, I guess. Fair enough. It's like 3:30 for me right now. Yep. So I guess it'd be at like 7 at my time. 3 pages left. Alright, maybe you could... that was embarrassing. Maybe you could just get like 1 page done. You know? At least for now. I don't know. It's fine. Fair enough. Alright, let's see here. Oh, fuck off. Alright, where are you, silly ghost thingy? Okay, seriously, where is it? The Shade? Is that what it's called? Or am I misremembering it? Shumi trying their absolute hardest to be a good person and actually encouraged me to be responsible. My ADHD caterpillar. Fuck. Nah, I feel that. I mean, I'm not exactly the most hyper-focused person either, but I've been getting better at least, so... Alright. Yep. There we go. Did you just call me a cat? No, I know I did. I know I said a cat girl. There we go. Okay. All right. Can I reflect those things back at him? Oh man. Okay, fuck you, buddy. Alright, I get it. Oh, shit. Really thought called me a caterpillar. Fair enough. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, we are so back, gang. I should probably go back to, buy stuff. Because if I don't, then, you know, it might end badly. Alright. Yep. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Also, I just realized that was my first time actually dying to these fuckers. So, I don't know what to make of that. Not here. Yep. Wait. Maybe... yeah. Oh, nope. I did not mean to do that. Go back to the abyss. Oh, journal updated. Fierce little hunter will bravely chase down creatures that many times the size. Admirable. It's weak though, and I have devoured hundreds of them with little effort or care. Damn. Yeah, so, okay. Corinne, I gotta ask, do you think the knight has any personality? Like, even the slightest bit of, like, sapience to them? Oh, did I mean to do that? Because so far, the impression I'm getting is no. Like, not at all. Suck at Balatro, why did you decide to play this game? Because it's weirdly addictive and pretty fun. Shoo. Okay, why do I... What the fuck am I doing? Alright. If I were to go by the lore of the game, then no, but because I think the knight technically doesn't have a soul. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. My interpretation of what I'm getting so far is that the knight kind of has a soul, but it's like... It's more so a soul that's formed from you as the player controlling the vessel. You know what I mean? And that's what every single one of those shades is. It's a soul reflecting on the past experience of the knight, you know, that was formed purely just from you making it. You know what I mean? Oh boy. Literally only... Oh, never mind. Oh, well, that's annoying. Oh, okay. Go. Still want to fight you, though. I believe the Hollow Knight has an actual thought, even though it's grown up. Yeah. I could see that. It at least seems to be sort of sapient. Or not sapient, just... Well, yeah, no, sapient is the word. Never thought of interpretation like that. What I said or what Corinne said? Yep. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, I need to take this thing out. There we go. Okay, yeah, I still really need to spin... It makes sense to Hollow Knight with some kind of thought, sentience, some kind of... Because it tries to kill itself. I forgot about that. What I remember is that it was like more of a beast, you know, and I feel like if it had no thought to it whatsoever, that it would... What I said. Fair enough. But it could have been because of the radiance and the infection and a bunch of other shit. Yeah. You know, that's... I don't know what the Hollow Knight is. I have more of an idea on what the Knight is than what the Hollow Knight is. And even then, I don't know. I don't really know. Because it's... I don't know that much lore about the Hollow Knight itself. Oh, fuck. Okay. That would have been really bad if I failed that. I can... I'm in an unmapped area. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Okay, yep. Yeah, alright. Not going there for now. Nope. Alright, just need to survive. Okay, wait, no. Easy soul bits. Come on. Alright, well that didn't get me near close to what I needed. Oh, fuck off. No. Not right now. Nope. Nope. Not worth it. Not worth it. The Hollow Knight specifically is special because it was... Oh, fuck. No. Oh, God. No. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. Alright. The Hollow Knight specifically is special because it was more so the chosen vessel, which we see. That's what I assumed, that it was chosen as the... No! Motherfucker, I didn't see it. No. Oh, dude. Okay. Chosen vessel, which we see in the cutscene after. Reflection of yourself against the egg. Walk off. Yeah, I assumed it was something like that. But I still am not sure about the specifics. Just vague dreamlike impressions is kind of my knowledge when it comes to this lore. You know what I mean? But then again, I feel like that's half the point. But if you pay attention, then it's like, oh, maybe you have a little bit more of something here and there. Alright, let's see here. Oh boy. Raised under the pale knight. Yeah, I know it was raised under it. Like, I could assume that much. There you go. To essentially be sacrificed after war and contain. That's pretty fucked up, but makes sense. I mean, too bad it didn't even work, so... Bruh. Go down. Yeah, I'll look in 1 second. Okay, implying it was made to contain the radiance, at least implies it must dream, since the radiance invaded the bugs of Hollowness and infected through dreams. It infected them through dreams? I thought it just casted dreams. Like it put them into a dreamlike state. Maybe it does both. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Also, I was gonna ask, does Silk Song take place in Hollownest? I'm assuming it doesn't, but in the end, though, it didn't work, and that was to rot away, the Blat having succeeded at its mission. Yeah, that sounds like a miserable fucking fate. I gotta say. Pretty sure it's dreams. The radiance is a dream-like figure, but if I remember correctly, this is a theory. And this is a theory, but I think it's correct. Fair enough. I should also state, a lot of this is going to be based on my own interpretations of how I see it. I mean, it also helps that Hollow Knight in general is very fucking vague. I'm kind of curious if I'm going to have much radiance as a creature inside the dream. We know. Like, yeah, I know it was like some kind of deity started it or something. Also, I want those geos. No, motherfucker. Okay. Okay. Nope. There we go. There we go. Oh! Ah. Play a Hollow Knight stream where fighting resist the radiance. I see, okay. Neat. The neat lore. Anyway, I need to spend geo. Notice in the second playthrough thing with the minor, with how minor it seems that it's actually a statue. Radiance. Oh, the monument on top of crystal peaks. Fair enough. I mean, I want to try and notice the statues. It's only a reference. Outside. Side. Alright, let's see here. Come on, come on. Oh, you fucking bitch. Okay. Ugh. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna blow my nose. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, back. I'm assuming no one heard me there, because I was just blowing my nose. I'm hoping not, because otherwise that would be fucking embarrassing, but, you know. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, God, okay. By leaving that memory of the radiance behind, instead of casting it away, which I believe to get rid of it. I'm gonna be honest, Corin, this sounds cool as fuck, but I am barely having any time understanding it. Mainly because it's like, a lot of it is like words. Like, it's cool. I'm just like, I'm not able to easily pick up on world building in such a small amount of text. And this isn't to be rude, I'm just stating flat out. The memory of radiance could still technically exist, and that's why it's... So essentially, this entire game could have been avoided if Pale King just explored a little bit more of Crystal Peak. Ah. Makes sense. I'll probably come to similar conclusions, but we'll see. Also, have I ever mentioned how awful my allergies are? I don't know why, but they can get pretty damn horrific. Alright. Dude. One I'm definitely thinking of doing at some point is going to be a Disco Elysium stream. Don't know when that'll happen, but I know it's going to happen at some point. And stay away from the body. It's so cute. Too bad I'm gonna kill it. Oh, it fucking disintegrated. No. Feel bad. Alright. Used to think these were merely... But I learned they were actually living creatures. I began to kill them on sight. This is the nature of the... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This hunter guy is kind of a fucking asshole. But then again, I think we might be just as bad as he is. Because, like... Did I really need to kill those birds? No, I didn't. Stick theory, but at least I think it's correct because we don't necessarily know a whole lot about the radiance in this game if I remember correctly. Yeah, fair. Alright. William Afton type lore. William, other than moths, worshipped her before the Pale King. Oh, fuck. Moved in and kicked them out, that she's the source of the infection. Yeah, I knew she was... I have heard before that she is the source of the infection. I do remember hearing about that. My allergies are killing me right now. Because I need to blow my nose again, but I also don't want to step away from the stream. Shit sucks ass. Alright, well I can't reach that. Maybe I should try avoiding killing enemies, you know what I mean? Because I feel like, but yeah, that's my winded response to, does the knight have thoughts and feelings? I'm gonna be honest, I forgot that was even the question I asked in the first place. I don't believe it's a lie. Vessels were designed to be thoughtless. Fair enough. Alright. Alright. New NPC. Excuse me. Fair enough. Again, I'll probably come to these conclusions later. It's just pretty hard for me to process all of it, you know what I mean? Because it's like, words. Alright, let's see here. I'm doing a new playthrough right now. First time playing it over a year, I think. The TISO, you mean? Also, playthrough of Hollow Knight? Hell yeah. I am doing a research stream. So yeah, we're going about it. Finally, this game can be very complicated. Yeah, that's why I'm taking notes, especially. Because I need to learn this stuff one at a time, you know what I mean? Also, hang on. Give me one. Yeah, I don't like Tiso. Fair enough. Dialogue 1. Ill thing. You wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no greater warriors in this decaying burrow. Hell yeah. Okay. Also, I'm actually going to the restroom. I'll be right back, everybody. So, to everyone who's here, you can have conversation or just do something in the background, because I'll be right back. Hello, gang. I'm back. Alright. I've heard an area arena exists below you. One built for our like. Meet me there and we'll test your skills you possess. I'll just say that's not important. Not important. I've returned. Hello, I've also returned. So yeah. Be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare. Not important. Alright. Hollow Nest, what challenges await. Not important. Hello, Jaden, welcome back. I knew you were here last stream. Glad to see you again. Oh, that's it? Oh, you're lame. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, one of the strangest things about doing... Oh shit, it's Zote. You there, why are you sulking about... Okay. Zote has so much fucking dialogue, it's not worth marking down. Unless I say something in particular that's like really important, like, I know who the fucking Hollow Knight is, I know who your mom is, you know? Shit like that. I'm not gonna mark it down, because I'm not gonna give a shit. Because it's just Zote. Almost everything he says is bullshit. There, why are you soaking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. Just to see what's in shop, then not play for 2 months. While you were hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into talk a bit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and audacious. So I sat down and wrote a writing prompt on Reddit. Nice. Also, yeah, exactly. As far as he just talks about his precepts. Yeah, he's not. He's just an asshole. That's his character. You were hiding here in your dingy little village. I ventured into the dark pit below us. All glory to be, but I don't have time for adulation. I must rest here and prepare for my next journey down. I mean, I did have an idea for doing an April Fool's video based on Zote, so at some point I'll mark down all this dialogue, but now is not the time. Though, I'll listen to more. Draft little fella there, he seems to drivel. He seems to think the air is very deadly down there. Perhaps he should consider not breathing. Oh yeah, also what was the prompt? I'm curious. He keeps talking about dreams, too. Dreams are for those too feeble to truly live. I just want to keep listening to him because he is funny. What a squalid little hamlet this is. The air is foul and the townsfolk have beady eyes. Be heading down as soon as possible. Okay, you're out of words. Forbidden, tame, ritual, but it's not expected to do with another. Ugh, that was a baby sneeze. Holy shit. Okay.
Bafanada.
Okay. New additions to the shop. You can use them to mark interesting spots on your map. Sure. Interesting spots on your map. Why the hell not? Summoning demons for the first time. That does sound cool. Alright, let's see. Is there anything... Simple key. Probably should get that. At that point, use the wiki. He spawns in so many different places if you're going to look up all his text. Yeah, no, that is what I'm going to do when I decide to do something on Zote. It's just going to be an April Fool's thing. It's not worth putting in that much effort for Zote. It really is not. Life in Hollow Nest can be tough, always taking hits. I'll just leave for now. Actually, I do need that lamp for later, so let's save for that. Oh, we're remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. I might mark this down. The Elder Bug. Right, let's see here. Our shopkeep's come home, just wandered back in. I'd hope for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. Clearly, the infection fucks up your memory. So yeah. If you're interested in wares, he drives a hard... not important though. That bit's not that important. Just gonna say dialogue 4 and not important. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for a market. Not that he's complaining. Not important, but funny. Yeah, we are not marking things down for Zote, though. Alright, is the key gonna work here? Yes. Ooh. Neato. Oh.
Really?
Oh! Why did that actually scare me? Holy shit. Okay, chat, do I spend $10 on Destiny because the new ornament set looks cool? Depends. Because, in my opinion, what you should do is you should keep track of the money you need and the money you can spend. You know, that's my advice. But that's just coming from me personally. And to be fair, it's been a bit since I've tracked my cash as well. So, yeah, also yes. GG jump scare. God. Okay. Alright, back to gaming. Alright. I guess I'll mark this under Dirtmouth, the Fading Town. Why was the key with the... Destiny doesn't deserve more money at the moment. Yeah, fair. I'm gonna spend like $500. Also, Reaper-ator. Reaper-ator? Reap-raider? How do I pronounce it? Also, that's the point. Are you new to the channel? Are you just here visiting the stream? Because I've noticed it's always interesting when I do these streams and people just show up who have no idea who I am. That's always kind of fun. Like, I was not expecting you to join in. I keep forgetting about this character. Honestly, I completely forgot about this character. Why was the key with the shopkeeper? And why the hell is the room filled with candles and this lady who's been probably locked in here for years? Okay. Oop. No more candle. Visiting for the moment. Makes sense, makes sense. In case you're wondering what my Reaper-ator... I see. You know what, fair enough, I'm getting off before my cravings get to me. Yeah, makes sense. But, yeah. My shtick, just so you're wondering, is basically I am inspired by a channel known as Vile Eye, who has done Analyzing Evil. And basically, my thing is I'm analyzing heroic characters. So far, I've done like the heroic side of Slay the Princess, Gerson Boom from Deltarune, Superman, and Jonathan Joestar from JoJo. The next video is going to be on Anne Boonchoi. I pronounced her last name wrong so many times, but it's going to be about her. And then there's going to be some Halloween episodes, and then I'll release something based on the night at some point, just for context, you know? But thank you for stopping by. Welcome, small intruder. I've been sound asleep in here for some time. I'll just say, yeah, okay. Some small intruder. I've been sound asleep in here for some time. Some time? Yeah, how long? Can you spell it in chat so I know who it is? You mean the character or someone else? Or am I dumb? Oh! Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, from Amphibia, just so you know. Ah, yes, yes. Well, now you've gone and woken me up. It's no matter, I suppose. I might even be able to help you. Alright. Not important, besides her just pointing out that we woke her up. Yeah. I don't know if you know, I don't know if you know Amphibia at all, but it's like from the team that was kind of behind Gravity Falls and kind of behind Owl House. Like, they were involved with both shows. Yeah, it's based on that. Because, surprisingly, I got a shocking amount of suggestions when I held a poll for it, and people actually wanted to see her for September. So that's my plan for this month, releasing a video on her. But, I am Gigi. Yes, Gigi. Gigi. And if you have found, you must need my help. Okay. I am Gigi. And if you found your way into my chamber... Okay, fine. I'll do my homework. Sounds epic. Also, if you need to work on your homework, you can still watch the stream, but put it on mute. That's up to you, though. Anyway. Or maybe you could just listen to me. I don't know, it's up to you. Whatever works best. Into my chamber, you must need my help. What is with all these people mentioning how we must be there for a reason? Again, this stuff with fate is weird. I know frogs and a single villain's ending. Fair enough. I actually don't know any of the villain's ending. You see, sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world, like black stains. Okay, that's clearly a reference to the Shades. That has to be, right? Like, I feel like that is. No, wait. I think that's what it literally is. Like black stains. References to the Shades. That's what they're called, right? I hope I'm not calling them the wrong thing. I have to get a project done tonight, but I'm currently just watching this at the gym. Nice. Watching Hollow Knight while getting ripped. Hell yeah. If we don't deal with these regrets, hope starts to drain from us. These regrets, hope starts to drain from us. I don't know. Wait. I don't know if there's anything literal here, but cool and deep. I assume spoilers are allowed, it seems. Yeah, for this stream, yeah. Especially considering Hollow Knight is the kind of game where it's like... I mean, one, I have played it before, so I know, like, the obvious things that happen. And two, the lore is so vague that honestly, the fun with the lore is more so just figuring it out yourself. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You can talk about spoilers. If it's like a game where it's like there's a more linear story, then I'd be like, no spoilers, that's cringe. But, you know. Do you have any regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. Also, what? No. I'll say I need to sneeze. Give me 1 second. Like I said, I've got a lot of allergies. For the price of the rancid egg, I assume as food. GG around. Your shade, something you'd avoid, which is seemingly related to the regrets of a person left behind. Yeah. Have you seen the moss bag video, or I've heard of Mossbag. I know he's like a prominent Hollow Knight YouTuber. I'm probably not gonna watch him for the sake of a video though, just to be safe. I'll probably watch him like after my video is done, just to see like what I missed. You know what I mean? Also, what's up, Corinne? All right. Do you have regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. Hey, Shroom. Hello, 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 hello. How are you? Hello, Plunga. How are the Steel Soul counterparts of this game going to work? Curious what you mean by that. Any TV shows coming? Characters coming? Mentioned this earlier, but An Boon Choi is gonna get a video from Amphibia. In terms of live action shows, though, I'm gonna do. The next one I'm gonna do is probably gonna be based on a character from Sopranos, probably, because I've been wanting to watch more of The Sopranos for a while, because I only saw the first season. Also, yeah, I know, like I said, I have heard that he's very important in the industry. I'm just gonna, like, you know, yeah, I'm not gonna look into his stuff until later on. Recommend watching at some point. Yeah, I'll check it out when I'm done, and then, you know, I'll leave any comments in the video saying, hey, I watched the Mossbag video, and here's my thoughts. Love me some Sopranos. Yeah, hell yeah. Wait, hang on, is it good? Alright, I will mute again just to be safe. Wait, hang on, is it good? Alright, I will mute again just to be safe. Alright, is it good now? Okay. Yeah, I was also listening to my own audio, which I now just realized will probably replay through that as well. So that's my bad. Oops. Well, sorry to the 2 people who left the stream. That's, I wasn't expecting that. Oh well. Alright, okay, I'll add the people in the server. Or maybe I shouldn't, I don't know. The audio chuckles. Everyone, lol. Oh well. Sorry about that, everybody. Hopefully they come back, but we shall see. Okay. Any lingering regrets? But anyway, that's besides the point. What I was saying... God. Okay. I think that sound could kill a parasite. What did it even sound like? I need to know now. Because I didn't hear it. maybe, like, I'm assuming what happened was I kind of fucked with, like, I moved a little bit and it repositioned, like, the USB slightly, and that's what caused it to kind of, like that, you know? But I don't know. That's what I'm assuming, at least. But we'll see. Could it kill a symbol? Shots and monsters. That's what it sounded like? Weird. Maybe did I play something? Hang on, let me mute the stream audio for a second, because I actually want to hear what it sounded like. Y'all can't hear this audio right now, right? Like the game's audio? Just checking. Because I'm genuinely curious what this sounded like. Alright. Well, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and listen to it. Holy shit. Oh my god, why the fuck? I sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks or something. What the actual... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that? Alright, I am sorry, everyone. Wow. Wow, that sounded awful. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Back to it. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm sorry. Alright. You don't need to have any lingering regrets. Now I'm just in a fucking laughing fit now. Damn. I feel bad. Because I did not mean to fuck up the audio like that. I'm even a little embarrassed, but oh well. Shit happens. I was a Chipmunks analog horror when... Okay. Alright. How lucky for you. You don't need the services of one such as... Wait, what happened? Why'd you decide to... I mean, you can do it. I believe in you. Holy shit. Oh man, I'm just laughing my ass off from that. One such as I wrote my fucking scale in the treble clef instead of bass clef. Is this like music stuff? Like sheet homework? I mean, to be honest, I don't know the difference between the two, so I bet it's fine, but I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, that is cool. Anyway, service. Okay, what I was gonna say, obviously, the shades, she's just referring to the shades, but also, like, kind of shows how he just doesn't have regrets. Which is weird when you think about it. You're not a big idiot. I mean, if it makes you feel better, I just embarrassed myself in front of multiple people, including some new viewers, so... Again, I don't even know if I scared everybody off or not. Like, R.I.P., like, I'm not sure if Reaper's still here, but I would not be surprised if I jump scared them with that, and they're like, fuck this, and then they just leave. Oh well. Rip. Or maybe they came back, who knows. Anyway, though, how lucky for you, you don't need the services of one such as I. Alright. I don't know, maybe they'll check me out another time. Or maybe they are still here and just not saying anything. Ooh, who knows? Alright, let's see here. Okay, my head kind of hurts from laughing, honestly. I don't know if any of y'all watched Germa, but have you seen that one clip where it was like, he was playing Devil May Cry, and it was like, then suddenly out of fucking nowhere, the game just turns into a goddamn nuke. How far am I into the game? Only done like one boss, two if you include one of the mama gruz. The meat grinder clip still haunts me. If I chopped you up and put you in a meat grinder, you'd probably be dead. Honestly, if I had significantly less anxiety, I would just act like German. Like, he does have mannerisms that are really fucking similar to my own. 6 viewers right now. Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised. Like, usually with these kinds of streams, like, I'm kind of surprised I've attracted this much attention. Because it was only like 2 people earlier, and now it's like 6. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. I guess it's my very likable personality. Ha ha ha. Alright, hang on. Shoot. I'm something. Where am I going? That's all I can say about the way I act. You know what? That is fair. This game is so good because you beat the whole thing earlier. Pantheon 5 is absolutely brutal. I beat the game like 3 years ago. So there are things that I remember about it, and because of that, a lot of my muscle memory is kicking back in when it comes to this game. So that's why I'm better than if I was just playing it for the first time. But still, with characters like he's pretty morally gray. So I'll bring this up as an example, right? If they are the rule that I came up with, like in the Discord server, was like, if you know Vile Eye's tier lists, if they're at least A on that tier, then they are probably not going to get a video. I'll do characters who are in B tier though if they do something heroic enough. But yeah, I am my PB is on stream where I died to the final phase. Fair enough. I didn't do all of the challenges and shit. I just got like the main story done, which was good enough for me. I did have plans to beat the whole thing later, and I might still do that on the other channel, but in terms of here, we don't have time for that, so. By the way, I mentioned this before, but I don't mind suggestions in chat, considering that considering how fucking huge Vile Eye's channel is, it makes sense that he wouldn't want them in chat. But considering we're still at a small place, it's like, you know, it's good. But yeah, I am thinking of doing something based on Utachi, but it's more likely I'll do something based on Naruto first, to more accurately answer your question. Because I know about him, and from what I could tell, he does seem heroic in some ways, but just based on the little amount of information I heard, one of my first thoughts was, wow, this guy's a fucking asshole. Like, he fucking psychologically tortures his brother and puts him into, like, a goddamn, like, what is it, some kind of, like, time brain prison or something, just so that way he can make him kill him because of, like, the guilt he feels. And genuinely, my first thought when I heard that was, why don't you just kill yourself at that point? Why are you so dead set on having your brother kill you? Like, and it's like, what the... Okay, yeah, we're talking about Itachi from Naruto, which I didn't get that far into Naruto when I initially saw it. Like, not far enough to know much of his character, but that's what I've heard about him. It's the fact that, like, he essentially kills his entire clan, and that's the reason that Sasuke went on revenge in the first place, right? But he, like... But then he, like, goes on a whole thing of, like, I'm gonna psychologically torture my brother so he fucking kills me. Strong thing is a facade. It's facade so much that caused him to have a disease. Oh yeah, I know, but it's like from what I heard, he's still like psychologically tortured his brother. Hello, Jerome. You missed a really weird thing where apparently I fucked up my mic and turned into analog horror Alvin and the Chipmunks. And he tried to Sasuke. I did. I didn't know about the hero thing. I thought he just wanted to he wanted to die just because of his guilt. But I guess that makes a little more sense. I just think it's still pretty fucked up. Like, holy shit. Okay. Me when I put my prison brother into time prison. But yeah, no, I still might do a video on him. At the very least, I do want to fully get into Naruto. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be one of those people who has like problems with it, like many other people do. But at the very least, I do want to watch the rest of it because I watched like a decent chunk of it as like one of my first animes, but I never really finished. Damn, you missed out on. Oh shit! A lot of people call it terrible. Well, no, Attack on Titan's actually considered great. The problem is the creator, where he essentially said some things about Chinese people like a while ago that people did not like, and I don't know the full context because I know that shit's really debated. So don't quote me on this. You know, I'd recommend doing your own research. But I think it'd be horrible enough for a video. Oh yeah, for sure. Like in the Slay the Princess video, I talked about the voice of the Smitten. I don't know if he was even heroic in the first place, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if he's like, but I still included him in there because it was interesting to talk about. So yeah, no, I will talk about Itachi when I have the time. I think I consider him slightly more heroic from what I know of Sasuke, because because everything I've heard of Sasuke and remember about Sasuke is just that like he is purely revenge focused and nothing else, and not even in like a Hunter Kurapika kind of way, where he still has like honor and shit. He's just kind of a dick. Even his worst kind of his prevent war, which yeah, I heard it was for an understandable reason, which is pretty fucked up to say about genocide, but yeah. Also, what was I saying again? I got sidetracked. Attack on Titan. Right. So yeah, separating the art from the artist. It's also a thing where people argue that Attack on Titan itself has themes of like authoritarianism, but I need to get into it more. You know, I need to like get more into it to fully form an opinion. The only exception for me was Cry of Fear because that game genuinely hurts to physically play, and the dude who made it turned out to be a massive asshole. I feel like I've heard of that game. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look it up. Cry of Fear. Yeah. Okay. I know of this game. What did the guy do? But no, I've heard so many people call it our ALT bad. I don't necessarily understand it. Yeah, no, I haven't seen anyone call it. Well, okay, no, that's not true. I've heard people say that the ending is bad. That is a very common opinion I've seen. But I haven't seen anyone say that, like, straight up the entirety of Attack on Titan is bad. Horror game about depressed. Wait, did I get this? Greater mind. Okay, I don't know if I got this or not. The Greater Mind. I did. Okay. Very epic Swedish media, though. Let's see here. I mean, I'm not saying Sasuke is completely off the table, by the way. Like, it still might be possible, depending on how I feel, but it's less likely. You know what I mean? It's significantly less likely. Oh! Hell yeah, okay. He's doing everything he can to get rid of proof of it online. Also lying to literally everyone online. I think the message didn't send, because I'm assuming you sent that afterwards, but YouTube is annoying with censoring shit, so I'd recommend reposting. Just, you know, use safe words, I guess is a way to put it. Go over there. Did they talk to like someone underage or something? Was that what happened? There we go. That's... Nope, it did not. Sorry. You can also send it to me on Discord. That might actually work if you send it there. Oh, that's what they did. Okay, well, there you go. I mean, yeah, that's not good. When it comes to those situations, part of me always wants to look into the context because it's like, maybe it could be less awful than it seems. But, I don't know. In the last end, you don't get any meat in terms of real benevolence. It makes sense. I know there's probably like a couple characters like that, but like the villain from Blade Runner, I guess you could argue was a decent guy, but he's not good enough to get his own video, even under the pretense of him getting like D rank, you know? The big thing is, sorry, underage people, but he also dislikes people of the rainbow. God. Okay, well, fair enough. Okay, the A tier philosophy is a good one. A tier philosophy? Is that like a channel, or am I just misreading it? Why the fuck did I send rainbow in quotes? I mean, I guess it's so you would understand what I meant. Or what well, yeah. But yeah, no, the thing is, I mean, I don't talk about it much here, and I made the other channel specifically for that purpose, but I am also pretty damn queer myself, so it'd be funny. What does he say, like, gay people shouldn't get married, that's cringe. The green children what? Alright. I'll mark this down too. The green children walked from like that. You typically won't do a video on characters. Oh, yeah. I get you now. Yeah. Because it's like characters on the B tier, it's what they did was understandable to the point where it's like, yeah, you're evil, but I could still call you good in some way. With A tier, it's like, I think you're redeemable to some degree, but not to the point of getting a video. I feel like such an outcast. I genuinely don't watch anime. Fair. Kind of surprising considering like you're really into indie games and just you give off the vibe of someone who does like anime. What do you typically tend to watch? Well, he said slurs quite a few times. In general, does this bore them? The people he's talked to were also trans and gay and discriminated a bunch against them. Well, that's fun. I may not like gays, but I do like... No. Okay, I'm not finishing that one. Dream unto these lands. Here we now shall wait, patient, for the call to return. You stopped watching it, not gonna lie. Fair enough. I'll check out Naruto at some point. But yeah. Kind of stopped the anime. Oh, you just meant anime in general. Fair. Trying to think of the last anime that I gotten into, I guess was Vinland Saga, which by the way, Vinland Saga videos will happen. I'm just gonna make that very clear. I don't know if it's like one of my favorites of all time, but still great fucking show, great characters, all that stuff. So that'll get stuff on everything he's doing for some reason. Is it like, I know this is kind of fucked up to say, considering he was talking to someone underage, but like, do they have like an open relationship or something? Or was like he cheating on her? How did that work? I'm kind of curious actually. All right. But yeah, no, it's kind of funny because there's like one person in the Discord server, from what I could tell, they don't really watch much besides anime. At least that's what I remember them saying. So that's kind of like an interesting dynamic. I think he was cheating, but his wife didn't really seem to. Whatever, man. Like, what would you do? Would you do? Oh, for sure. I have so many ideas for April Fool's videos. Like, too many, in fact. I feel I shouldn't be laughing about this. No, I mean, to be fair, this is probably stuff that happened a while ago, because Cry of Fear, if I remember, like, came out in, like, 2012, I think. So, it's not as current, if that makes sense. Or maybe it is current. Maybe this is all stuff that came out just recently. I don't know. What is it, Corinne? You're the expert. So yeah, that's the story of why I quit playing one of my favorite horror games and stopped listening to one of my favorite bands. He had a band? Huh. That sucks. You know, I feel like there's so many goddamn, like, bands out there where it's like, lead artist gets in trouble for fucking murdering dogs or something. You know, like, I feel like it's especially common in music. You know? Analyzing Benevolence, Judge Holden. Oddly enough, I'm actually not gonna do, like, the joke is analyzing an evil character as good bit as much. I have some ideas for it, but it's not gonna be as blatant as analyzing Benevolence, Judge Holden. I mean, I might do it at some point if I, like, fully read Blood Meridian, but we'll see. It's a black metal band called. Alright. Not being good after Succession ended. I would try to argue, but to be fair, I haven't really heard of any other shows besides it, like, after Succession came out. So, I could not tell you. I really could not tell you. What is this? Is this something I did earlier? I don't even remember now. All this stuff came out a year ago. Ah, okay. Well, it's still a little far back, but, you know, I guess it's still in recent memory. I mean, it goes for quite a lot of celebrities. It happens now, it really... Oh, yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Like, what's her name? Judy something? You know, the girl who played, like, Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. She had a fucking horrible... She was treated fucking horribly, you know? Like, it's very heavily theorized that, like... I don't know if I want to talk about it, because it's, like, it's too depressing. But basically, she had a pretty depressing life, regardless on what happened. And in an old head when it comes to everything, my favorite movies are older. Makes sense. The thing is, I have, like, extremely diverse tastes, to the point where it's, like, it's really hard for me to, like, dislike something unless it's just something that I think is, like, straight up bad. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get into, like, the most vile and horrific shit possible, and then I'll just watch, like, My Little Pony. Like, unironically. I mean, that was kind of common for what? It was the 30s, I think, but yeah, I know what you mean. Well, okay, I guess it was also the 50s, because she lived until the 70s, if I remember correctly. She probably stopped returning, but I keep having to do random shit. Good to know we're still talking about Attack on Titan, so I didn't miss too much. Yeah, no, we're good. I haven't... We did the only boss you missed was... Oh yeah, I did forget to mention. We did also fight Hornet to everyone who wasn't here during that. Which I was actually able to one-shot her. Or not one-shot her. Beat it first try. Which I guess goes to show that I still have some decent muscle memory with this game. Ah, your favorite game. Hell yeah. Okay, that was stupid. Yep. Ugh. Analyzing Benevolence, April Fools would work if you do it with delusional characters who believe you're doing the right thing. I did say before, but I was thinking of doing something with Zote, so I think that would be funny. Like, I was planning on doing it with Zote. So yeah, it's really one of my friends who introduced me to indie game scene. Slay the Princess is really the only one that you found completely on your own. Makes sense. Makes sense. I know you also really like Disco Elysium, which based. Again, we'll do Disco Elysium for a video. I just don't know when that would be. Because I need to actually replay. Hang on, excuse me. Excuse me. Alright. So dumb. I was literally 8 minutes back on the stream. So I didn't miss too much. Fair enough. Tis stuff happens. Tis stuff that... Instead of calling him Zode. Oh, no. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna call him Zote the Goat. I'm gonna call him Zote the Goat. Because he's the goat, obviously. Go down there. Okay, where do I even go right now? Yeah, it's funny. Oh shit, hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm now just kind of realizing I've been walking in circles for the past, like, 20 minutes. So I should probably get back to somewhere that isn't here. Also, honestly, fellas, I feel like extending the hour, like, because last time it was only like 2 hours. I feel like extend it to like maybe 6 this time. Or rather, until Vile starts his stream. To be more specific. So, yeah, I'm in a decent mood right now. I am curious though, Blunga, what kind of stuff are you into besides, you said like old movies and indie games and like 50s to 70s jazz. Do I need help? No, I'm good. I just need to get my way back to... I forgot their name, but you know, the funny bug lad. Actually, there are a lot of funny bug lads. That's way too vague. At least I'm making decent conversation with the invisible audience, so that's good at least. Hello, buddy. Sorry. Yep, there we go. Fucking Terrence Fletcher OVA over here. The stag. Thank you. Alright. Okay, but I feel like also Terrence Fletcher video would also be kind of funny. Alright, Dirtmouth. Well, actually no. Forgotten Crossroads. I was gonna say funny bug does not mean anything. Yeah, and then my message popped up. Oh, hello, Bo. What's up? Panel thing, you use those old lines? Pathetic. A real warrior carries himself to combat. He has no need for... Honestly, this is so unimportant that I may not even mark not important. So, whatever. Mentioned him just because you mentioned classic jazz. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Alright. I guess we can go that way? Maybe? We'll see. I mean, considering I have the dash ability now, I could probably make it past there. Ooh. Love my guy, Tizo. The lad. Tizo serves you. The duality of man right there. I mean, I don't mind him. He's an asshole, but like, at least he seems to be like an actually strong guy, you know? Not like Zote, who's just legitimately fucking stupid. So I respect him in that regard. Oh, yeah, I forgot I need to actually... Okay. Oh! I actually did forget about Tizo, though. There are a lot of characters in this game that I kind of forgot about, actually. Okay. Fuck you, buddy. Yeah, I don't need to go there. Up, up, up. I just got distracted by killing bugs. But yeah, no, is there, like, any purpose to us killing the bugs besides just gameplay reasons? Because, like, when you really think about it, obviously some do attack, and with those bugs, it's like, okay, yeah, but we're gonna attack those guys. But you know the bit where people are like, oh, why does Mario... Jazz is about, I think, my biggest passion is late, listening and playing. Not to plug, but I post videos on... Oh, that's cool. I don't know if you ever mentioned that or not, but that is pretty lit. Maybe I did, like, look at your channel at one point and kind of saw that and then just forgot about it, but that is cool. Not really. Yeah, exactly. There's not that much purpose to killing the bugs. It's like, we're just like, yeah. It's like everyone jokes, or not everyone, but people used to joke like how in Mario it was like, oh, you're just killing innocent Koopas or Goombas. But, you know, the game's not really trying to make you think about that, obviously. But with this game, it's like, is there a reason to do that? Also, thanks to whoever did hearts. That's very sweet. Where's it? Going to everyone. Yeah, makes sense. But even then, I'm talking like the animal, like just the little bugs who just crawl around and do nothing. Like, is there any reason to kill those guys? Because I don't think there is. Yeah, I forgot. We explored a little bit of this area, and then I got distracted for some reason. Well, that's why, because... I guess I need an ability to smash through the ground or something. They dropped Geo. Oh, no, I know. But I'm saying, like, besides a gameplay standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, why are we just killing random feral bugs? Like, what? For what reason? You know, it feels kind of... Who has been your most suggested character? In terms of who people's favorite character is, it would be the Samwise from Lord of the Rings. Like, because I did a poll with some people in my server asking, I think they're miserable infectious like, but even then they don't seem to be infected. You know, like the little bugs crawling around. Some of them do, I guess, but not all of them. And they pose it to you in terms of Geo. So, oh no, I mean fair. I'm just pointing out. But yeah, let me see here. I've not gone down the pit, so we'll go there. But oh yeah, most suggested character. In terms of like, this is the first character I would want to see the most. It would be Samwise, because I've had 2 people say that the character they would absolutely want to see the most out of any other character is Samwise. But I mean, I haven't pulled too many people on this, keep in mind. But in terms of characters who are just requested the most, that's a good question. I'm actually not sure. Because I actually have a spreadsheet. I haven't updated in like a week or so, but I use it to keep track of suggestions that I'm given. So I can check that real quick. Guess there's that, and also the Knights in the White Palace, I think. Yeah, I mean, like, I get with enemies that attack you, but maybe I'm overthinking it, I'm not sure. Oh, wait, yeah, I'm limiting so if I select all, okay, yeah, I think it might be Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, or just Spider-Man in general. It could also be the Batman as well, but I'm not sure how much that one counts, because I was also counting votes that I was doing on my poll at the time. All right, take care, Jaden. Have a good nap. Hope it be refreshing. Besides those 2, though, yeah, I guess Master Chief. Well, no, Master Chief's also one of those things. Okay, it's definitely Thorfinn then. it's definitely Thorfinn in terms of characters who weren't on some kind of poll and I counted their requests on there, or just, I was gonna say, I think you're overthinking it a little bit. Which Batman? Oh, the new one. I like how I say only like jazz when you're listening to Journey. Fair enough. I have a question. Do you like jazz? Oh, not nap at nearly midnight. Fair, I meant more so just sleeping in general, but take care. Yeah. Oh, shit. Spider-Man, pretty lady. By the way, just so you guys know, again, as a reminder, my stream is like, I don't know, 30 seconds behind, a minute behind, I don't even know. But if I respond late, it's not because I am, like, not immediately seeing the message, it's just because there's a massive delay. But on the same time, I also noticed that if you're doing this, like, if you're looking at this from a different angle, then, oh, you go from that, so, okay. If you're looking at this on replay, then the messages just come up as they do. What was I asking? That's a good question, I forgot. Ignoring us, guys. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming the message for that just popped in where it's like, they're ignoring us, oh no. And yeah, sometimes I also just forget what it was even in the context of. So if that's the reason why I don't know what you're talking about at the moment, then yeah. Boop, boop. Let's see here. Does dashing repeatedly help at all with this, or is it just kind of pointless? Oop. Up. 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 You finished a single page of homework. That's good. That's good. You had to redraw. Still, you're getting stuff done. That's good. Wait, god damn it. Hang on. All right, heal himself. Also, when it comes to Spider-Man, because we were talking about that, I want to cover the comic version at some point. But the thing is like, everyone knows that comics are complicated, right? Like, that's the whole bit. You should put down an image of dangling keys on the side of the screen. Ah, damn, I wish I knew how to do that, because that would be funny. Where are you writing your research? Oh, I'm doing it on a separate document. I'm just not including it on here. Mainly so that way I can reuse this stuff as research, or reuse this stuff as footage, but also just because I literally do not know how. So, fungal wastes. I should probably make a note about this place. Speaking of notes, there you go. Alright, can you... What is this? Okay, there we go. Fungal wastes. It's kind of easy to be HE. You go into OBS if you're using it, add the plus, and add image. Okay, hang on. Give me 1 second. I'll do that just for the bit. Like I said, I do want to reuse a lot of this footage, but I'll do it now. Just for the funny. Save image as keys. Let me just put this aside here. The plus. Where is the plus? I'm curious now. Oh wait, is this it? Or no, that's not it. Add source. Image. Create new image, and just give me 1 second. This is very important, you guys. This is very, very important. Okay. Alright, oh wait, oops, did not mean to do that. Alright, I'm gonna see if that's fully added on there or not. It might take a second to load back on. Alright, wow, it is... okay, there we go. Yeah, it finally popped up. Alright. This is an entire RT Games bit. I've not seen much RTA games. The only thing I really know about them is the fucking Baldi's Basics song they did, which is an absolute masterpiece, by the way. Alright, nope. Oh yeah, no, I was talking about Spider-Man. So the thing is with DC Comics, that's easy for me, right? Because the thing with DC Comics is that... You're sorry, what? What in terms of what now? When the fuck did that happen? Was it RT Games that did it? Or am I thinking of a different thing? No, it was DA Games. It was DA Games. My bad, my bad. It was DA Games. Got the two mixed up. Apparently one of the guys involved with DA Games is like a creep or something, but honestly, the fact that he was not... apparently he wasn't involved in that song, which is all I needed to know, because that's the only thing I care about with DA Games. But, anyway, Spooderman. Here's the... excuse me. Here's the thing. With DC Comics, that's easy for me to interpret and, like, make a video out of, right? Like, I can do that just fine. Because the thing is that with that in particular, it's like, I can interpret it based on, like, the reboots and the, like, retcons. It does it in a way so that, like, all the stuff that doesn't make sense, you can just pretend or reinterpret in a way that, like, does make sense. Yeah, the problem with Spider-Man is that every comic he's been in, unless they, like, specifically say otherwise, is canon. Including one where he gets, like, fucking groomed by this, like, kid in, like, when he was in high school or middle school. I don't even know when. But that shit's canon, right? And the thing is, that would be interesting to talk about, but it only appears in, like, a single issue and is never mentioned again. So, it's a fucking nightmare. Because you have so many things that, like, are technically canon, but also don't mean anything, or they actually, like, legitimately make the story worse. You know? Oh yeah, no, I'm being for real. I'm being for real. That is an actual thing that happened. And I discovered it by, like, complete accident. Also, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, fungal waste. I was gonna make a mark about this place. Humid, seemingly. Humid, and for some reason, mushroom lads grow here, I guess. Like living mushrooms. Yeah, no. Yeah, that is what I meant to say. Okay. I could show y'all, like, the context if you're curious, but if you want me to move on, I can just move on. Because I feel like some people would want to know, but then there's others who are like, no, I don't want to know more about that. Again, though, boiling water. Send it. Yeah, okay. I'll just show you all on stream right now. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to open up a window to... Alright. Forgot what his name even was, but it was... Give me 1 second. Probably better not to. Fair. I'll stop it then. But if you're curious, yeah, no, that's valid. That's fair. That's fair. I legitimately do not want to do that. So, yeah. I'm now very confused. Yeah. So basically, I was giving context to like there was like an 80s Spider-Man comic that was trying to warn kids about like how they like, you know, should like be careful around who they're with or whatever. And because of that comic, it basically just states that like, oh, yeah, no, Spider-Man was basically like not like straight up whatever, but he went through like a pretty traumatizing experience and it was never brought up again. But the thing is that the comic is still technically canon. And I don't even have a problem with Spider-Man going through that kind of bad experience. But the problem is that it's not relevant to literally anything because no one ever talks about it. But it's still technically fucking canon. Like, that's what I mean with Marvel Comics. It's fucking stupid because every single thing that happens, unless stated otherwise, is canon. And... it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Like, I like Marvel Comics, don't get me wrong. And, like, there are a lot of things I do legitimately love about them. But, like, the fact that they all share a single timeline with very little chance to change. Did you see that someone else suggested it? I did see that. Yeah, that is cool. I would want to see what his take on it would be. It's one of the many alternate versions of Spider-Man. Thing is, they don't specify it is. And when you go on, like, the Marvel wiki, it's like, oh yeah, no, this is the same character. Like, they don't have anything saying, oh, this is an alternate universe. You know, or whatever. That's probably not crazy. That's not even the most insane thing they've done with Spider-Man at this point. Yeah, no, that's the thing. I forgot what his name is, but, like, there's, like, a specific approach to like Spider-Man writing that I like to call, is it Matt Walsh? Or am I getting, is that a different guy? No, that's a conservative man. Why the fuck did I think Matt Walsh? I'm stupid. This might be crazy, but I think Jesse people is like yeah, no, I was playing on, people have actually suggested Hank and Howard, which I might do those because those are also good characters. But otherwise, yeah, that's true. A lot of ways to approach stuff is this is Spider-Man. Zeb Wells, yes, thank you. That's who I'm talking about. Or no, well, kind of. He's in the same category, where that's not exactly who I'm talking about, but he falls under the writing of. Yeah, like I said, that's yeah, that's catching up. Now I'm seeing the messages pop up for that. It's the conservative figure. But that aside, there was the writing approach I'm talking about is like actively trying to make Spider-Man's life as bad as possible, even when it like doesn't make sense, or bringing things back from like plot points from years ago just to fuck him over. Like, I was reading the first issue of the newest comic, which I don't know whether that's good or not, like the new run, because I read a little bit of it. It was fine. There were some things I liked, some things I didn't like. It was whatever. Shroomy in the pipeline, lol. the alt-right pipeline. But yeah, that aside, yeah, so, but basically there's this thing where they brought up, like, Doc Ock invading, you know, Spider-Man, or him invading Spider-Man's body, him going through a redemption arc, and then Peter Parker proceeding to steal his credit for it and admitting that he stole his credit for it, which was a nice moment of him admitting that, you know? But it's the fact that they brought that back just to fuck him over in this one specific instance. You know what I mean? Like, that, it's when they do things like that. That's kind of the, when are we getting traumatized Spider-Man and Marvel rivals? Hopefully never. Hopefully never. And I mean that somewhat genuinely. Like, Spider-Man needs to be somewhat traumatized, but not to the extent that he's become. You're so cute. Hang on. Give it a second. Let me mark this NPC. Yeah, no, I don't know if any of y'all seen this video that I've made, but it was like of Spider-Man walking to the Guts theme, and I can't believe it, but that's my most viewed channel or video on my channel. And there's this one comment that someone left that just said, like, Spider-Man is basically just a seinen protagonist. And, like, yeah, he is. But the problem with that is that it's like, seinen is something where it's like, you know that eventually they'll get some kind of happy ending, or at least conclusion, because it's like, you know, seinen isn't something that goes on for like fucking 60 years, but that's not the case with Spider-Man. So, yeah, no, it'll go as long as the writers want it to go on for. And again, with Batman, it's one thing, because you can interpret your own stories and endings, but on the other hand, it's like, yeah. Also, yeah, it is the most viewed. It's still getting views, actually, which, whatever. We'll see. But, yeah. Actually, not important. It's not even that important for this dialogue. Searching for dangerous places, eh? Well, you're on the right path. Not important, though it does talk about how place is dangerous. So, maybe that's something. I don't know. Oh wait, next thing you know, Spider-Man will first to live in a new timeline. Oh wait, yeah, it's Spooderman, long-necked creature. Oh, that actually seems kind of interesting. Let me mark that down. A long-necked creature warned me of a tribe deeper down. Warrior sorts, she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. Is she gonna like attack me or something? Oh, no, she's not. Okay, cool. Is that even a she or a guy? I don't know what gender they are. Hopefully I'm not misgendering at all. I got enough. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, yeah. And you still got time tonight, so. Can I do this before Vile starts streaming? That is the question. That is indeed the question. Cloth is a girl, I think. Fair enough. Whee. Not sure how much I'll be there for Val's stream, but I at least want to check it out a bit. Oh yeah, we need a Red Dead analysis. Sorry. Sorry for all the talk about your potential videos. Just exited. Yeah. Yeah. Oop. No, that's valid. I also did say I was gonna do one, but I just don't know when exactly it's gonna be. Let's flip a coin and figure it out. Well, yeah, no, but the thing is, I literally have things I need to do. There are things I need to do, so I'll only be there for like as long as I can, and then I'll just like say, "Oh, see ya, fellas." I won't be there for my stream because I have my own stream to do. Makes sense. I mean, I know that recently the streams have become significantly more low-key anyway, because of the fact that, you know, it's been just him, like, connecting the dots, as he put it. Bouncy. Hey, obviously he's been excuse me, sorry. Ugh, loud. Well, that's horrific. Oh no! Oh, that was close. When is this stream starting Easter time? It's starting in an hour, so yeah. Been a little slower, so I don't feel bad missing it really. Yeah, fair. I do feel bad for. Oh, hello, Hornet. I do feel bad for missing out on effigy streams though, mainly because like I've just been distracted. Dark Souls 2 because I played it and no spoilers. Leave. Well, y'all have to leave. Oh, take care. Hope you had a good time. I'm thinking. I did say I was gonna extend it until 6, but I'm considering, maybe I'm not as much in the mood. I think what I'm gonna do is I want the streams to be longer each time, but not necessarily to the point of like, you know, because I'm starting to get like slightly tired. So when I see the next bench, that's when we'll call it quits. Oh. Plus, it's like, you know, another stream is gonna start soon on Vile's channel that a bunch of other people are gonna see, including peeps here. So like, oh, all right, take care. Oh shit, that works too. Yeah, something else I've noticed is I think once I get more tired, my skill starts to deteriorate slightly. I want the stream to be longer each time. Alright guys, the stream's now 2 years long. I'm not saying by much, just by like a couple minutes maybe, you know what I mean? Have a favorite music album? I am not as cultured when it comes to music, so forgive me on this, but I'd say one of my favorites, I'd say my favorite album of all time is probably Good Kid, Mad City from Kendrick Lamar. I'd say that's my fave. It's rare for me to get into new music, but I'd say that is my favorite. Oh shit. Oh yeah, these guys. This Pincer Slincers. Yeah, these guys like had a tribe. I should probably mark this down. The fact there's an entire tribe here. There's an entire tribe here is really intriguing. Why here specifically? Alright. Continue! Oh. Oh, and just so you all know, I don't think I'm gonna do like the wrapping up stuff on stream unless you would really want to see it. But, you know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. Don't listen to hip-hop, so I can't really judge. Fair enough. Feel like Marshall Matters, LP, and Life After Death. And yeah, I want to get into more music. It's just like I said, I'm kind of uncultured. Rap, if you couldn't notice. Fair enough. Oh, hello, Effigy. How you doing? Oh shit, we got 10 viewers now? Nice. Crazy how the longer that these streams go on, the more people actually join. Like, you wouldn't really expect that, but that's apparently what's happening. Firm album is a tough choice. Okay. Oh, nice. You're doing Get ready to die. Fair enough. Like I said, uncultured in terms of music. I want to get into more. I just don't really know how. Maybe I'll watch Fantano or something and be like, listen to the late epic, you know, albums that he recommends. Or, I don't know. Because that's one of the few music-related people that I know enough about. Okay. Let's see here. Is any of this important? No, not really. It's just kind of... I mean, it's setting up this tribe, I think, but, you know, not really anything important to note down. Oh. Okay, well, I need to actually mark down Mantis Village. Look, lol, Fantano's a super funny, really passionate guy. Yeah, and I mean, I know it's like a bit where it's like, I give this a 6 out of 10, but, you know, still, it's a place to start, you know? Wait, no, I keep forgetting. Sorry for me to fuck with Kendrick so much. It's peak, but I've been trying to get out of it. How come? I'm curious. Nobody owns a vinyl player anymore. Really? Huh. I guess that stopped being a thing. Like, it was like a fad that just went and then disappeared. Wait, why did I... Oh, I wrote that in the wrong area. I feel kind of stupid now. I meant to put that down here. Analyzing Benevolence, Kendrick Lamar. That'd be interesting, because it's kind of weird. Lamar is like playing Journey on vinyl right now. What the fuck? Kendrick Lamar is an interesting person, because like he is good. He's a good person to some degree, but he's also like not a perfect person, which is fine. But like I've said before, like you know, if I were to cover a real person, they'd need to have a pretty clean track record. Alright, hang on, let me just, Alright, Mantis Village. They got skulls. So that's neat. Also, it does make sense that you're playing on vinyl, because you are also a jazz person. But I think in terms of just like the average mainstream person, it's like, you know, it's not as common. Okay. Okay, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, I should probably stop saying bitch. You know, it's not a very nice thing to say. Okay, yeah. Heal. There we go. Okay. Dash. I'm into own a vinyl soon. That's cool. How was your day, though, Effigy? I'm curious. Yep. Gotta go up there. It feels so good to own them physically. Makes sense. There are a lot of things that I'd be like, man, I wish I could start a collection. But the thing is that my room is kind of a fucking mess. Like, I am not gonna lie. I am not a neat person. Well, I'm a neat person in specific contexts. But, like, when it comes to my own shit, I think the problem is I get so insecure about it that I just don't even want to think about it, and then it makes me like, no, I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to do this. Mantis Claw. Okay. Got the Mantis Claw. Seemingly, this is just because it's a claw of a literal mantis I'm using. So I'm gonna buy this Signalis OST, Rat Wars, and either Small or World's Way. Hell yeah. That sounds good. What oh yo, what up, Koke? Yep. We are just playing Hollow Knight and talking about music. Effigy, more like effers, am I right? Alright, hang on. Which one? Yeah, they're basically genres, so I see. Gorillas will never not be goated. True. I actually I'd want to like make a video based on Gorillas lore, maybe. Like, I would legitimately be down for that. Hard to compare them. Best EDM I've. Hell yeah. By the way, I do plan on getting into Signalis, in case you're wondering, Corinne. I do definitely plan on it. But it's a question of, when am I going to do it? I don't know. You know how, like, Vile Eye has that approach where it's like, oh shit, if they're evil, I'll get to them eventually? The problem is, I forgot about the fucking keys being there. I forgot about the keys. I forgot about the goddamn keys. I'm gonna remove them now. But, okay. Maybe American Idiot too. Ooh, yeah, I like it. I like American Idiot. That's a pretty cool album. Was it gonna bring it up? Honestly, it's better. I think it's a better evil game to BH. Nah, that it's a better evil game. No, that makes sense. But I still want to play it just for the sake of playing it. What's with the keys? Oh yeah. Oh, take care, Plunga. Yeah, no. Yeah, Corinne asked specifically, like, to bring up a picture of dangling keys, like, just for the sake of yeah, just for the sake of like helping her with the homework. And it was like that was I put it up there and then I just completely forgot that it was there. I know I said I'd go to the bench, but oh shit, actually no. Bretta! I gotta say Bretta! Ah! Bretta! Bretta. Okay, hang on. How do I get to Bretta? Fuck. Also, what? Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna screenshot it. Dash Master. Alright, well, I need to. Nutty. True. Ugh. I mentioned this before, but it's getting to a point where my skill is starting to get, like, actually kind of worse because of... Don't say Bretta, she cheats on you. But she doesn't deserve the shit she gets. Wall jump required. Oh yeah, no, I have the wall jump. It's just, like... Yeah, don't know how to get in there. Yep. Oop. Yep. Oop. Oop. Oh, okay. I want to look at these. Centric bug is the Dash Master. Left required. Alright, let me mark down this stuff about, I don't know if we're still in Mantis Village, but I'll put it under the statue of the Dash Master is there. mentioned in the Dash Master charm add later. Oh yeah, it does look like Sans. You know, I would not even be surprised if it was intentional. Honestly. But, yeah. Alright. Gotta think. I am pretty tired. No, I'm not gonna lie. And we obviously found the bench. So that means we can save here. So I'm thinking of calling it quits, y'all. Though I do also realize to some degree that may be a little disappointing. But I'm not sure. Because I'm tired. I got things to do in a little bit. And I'd say we took a fair amount of notes. Not like an insane amount, but still, like, we made progress at least in the game. And we talked about things, and I got my silly views, of course, so thank you all to that, which very helpful, very helpful. Yeah, it's still delayed by quite a bit, so I'm gonna have to wait a minute for messages to catch up. But either way, not sure if I am... Yeah, I'll just keep it going like a little longer just to say goodbyes and stuff. But yeah, I am thinking of cutting the stream a little short here, if that's cool. Even if I did say, oh, I want to go a little long, but I'm just tired right now, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'll probably be there for a little bit of Vile stream. Send funny messages there, you know, the usual. But as of right now, I think I'm gonna call it quits in terms of streaming. Like I said though, bye-bye. And just so you all know, I will be available in the Discord server if y'all ever want to talk. I did not respond to any messages for the past, like, couple hours though. So, you know. But, either way, I'm gonna call it here short. I'll, you know, thank you to everyone who stopped by. Thank you to thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for giving funny suggestions for videos and just saying stuff. You know, helps a lot just to see people engage, really. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the stream, even the bit where the audio got really fucked up and I sounded like evil Alvin and